going on, YouTube? This is a highly requested video of a specific loadout that I use for search and destroy. It's going to be the Vaznev and it's going to be the SPX builds. These two guns, they've been known to be metas in the space from time after time. I can tell you that they still rip even after the updates to season 4. Going into the Vaznev, my Vaznev build is the SA Response 3 barrel. The tuning on it is going to be for recoil steadiness and damage range. Reason being, this gun already has a good enough ADS speed, but you want to make sure that you're hitting those shots, and then also you have the extra damage range whenever you're trying to hit something from afar. Because this is going to be your short to mid range weapon, while the the SPX is going to be that long range to mid range. Now, if you're using this for pubs, obviously, you're not going to have too many engagements from a far distance on majority of the maps, but whenever that comes into play, the SPX comes in clutch. The specific muzzle for the Vaznev as well, the recoil stabilization, you're going to tune it all the way up. Recoil control, you're going to be all the way to the right. The muzzle here is the Bruin Pendulum. The underbarrel is the FSS Sharkfin 90. This will make it a little bit more feasible for you to hit your shots, especially with the recoil stabilization tuned all the way up and the aim idle stability tuned all the way to the right. Basically, you're trying to aim for accuracy with this Vaznev build. Obviously, the handling is good enough, in my opinion, but you want to make sure that you're able to use this in the short to mid-range engagements. In the rear grip, it's going to be the Demo X2 grip. For recoil steadiness, I did 0.81, and then the sprint to fire speed, I have 0.09. The grip is really good here for recoil control, while not damaging your handling too much. The stock over here is going to be the Ultrazat stock. This is going to be tuned all the way for ADS because, as you know, throughout the other attachments, we focused on recoil, right? So this attachment is going to give you a little bit of ADS to where it's not going to be too slow to aim down sight. You want to make sure that you can still win those engagements at short distance. And then also the aim idle stability as well. It's going to be tuned all the way to the right. That is the Vaznev build. Once again, perfect for short to mid-range engagements. Okay, now moving on to the SPX build. There's a lot of shots that I've been able to hit with this that have been on my TikTok that I've gotten a lot of views.
Oh, it's the last guy. Where is he?
Oh my f***ing god!
He's up second story again.
Sit off! Down! Oh, he left.
So many freaking comments asking me for this build. So here it is. The barrel is a 16-inch ZLR executor barrel. Now, this barrel is going to be tuned for recoil steadiness and aim down sight speed. I'm personally an individual when I'm sniping. I want to be able to ADS really quick. Not necessarily all the time quick scoping, but I want to be able to be versatile in my movements. I want to be able to still have a good amount of support from recoil steadiness and at the same time be able to ADS and hit those quick shots when you need them. I would say it's more of a hybrid approach to building this weapon. Some people go for purely ADS. While that can be good in some certain scenarios, if you lean too hard into ADS, then you're going to end up missing your shots. This sniper is more hit scan in nature than anything, especially in search and destroy and multiplayer for MW2 in general. Now in Warzone, that's a different story. I don't run this SPX in Warzone. So if you're trying to use this for Warzone, I would highly recommend that you go for less ADS and more recoil stabilization and possibly putting on some different ammo like high velocity rounds whenever going for long distance engagements in Warzone. Now, this laser, there's a reason why I didn't tune this laser specifically. So it's the FSS OLI 5 laser. I've noticed that whenever I tune this laser and I try to go for sprint to fire speed or ADS or aim idle, it really messes up my shots. This is what works well for me, and this is what has allowed me to hit all the shots that I showed you all previously. Feel free to tune this as you like. This scope for snipers in general is one of the best scopes that I've ever encountered. It's very versatile. The Luca Bandera scope, it lets you zoom in at a 3.7 magnification, and then also you're able to toggle it to an 8, which is really nice. And there's a tune here that I have for it focused on aim down sight speed. You don't really worry about flinch resistance too much whenever you're in those close encounters in MW2. PVZ 890 tac stock. This thing is goated. Tuned all the way down for ADS and then tuned all the way to the right for aim idle stability. So once again, You want to make sure that you have that aim idle stability. You're not going too aggressive on the aim walking speed or the ADS speed, and trying to make sure that your handling is all the way up to par and that you're able to move super quick with the sniper, because you still want to be able to hit your shots, right? The FSS ST87 bolt. This bolt right here, this bolt is great for rechambering speed. And the reason why this is important, let's say you miss a shot. You got to rechamber it. You got to shoot again, right? Or let's say that there's two people close to the bomb or in multiplayer that you need to eliminate really quick. This is key attachment that will help you out tremendously. Highly recommend this SPX80 build, and it allowed me to hit those insane shots on TikTok that you guys have seen. Along with this search and destroy class, I use a stun grenade, I use the Semtex, and then the perks that I use specifically are double time, overkill, fast hands, and high alert. A lot of people, you know, say, oh my gosh, you use overkill. Just frankly, I just don't give a shit. It's in the game. Use it. If you don't use it, cool, good for you. Here's a cookie. I know a lot of other secondaries that are pretty OP. I personally love this build, being able to have an SMG that performs really well and is consistent, along with a sniper that is insanely good. Also, dead silence must have. That's my search and destroy loadout. Hope you guys enjoyed it. The Vaznev SPX build is insane. Drop a like on this video and subscribe. We're on a road to 1,000 subscribers. Join the Discord, follow the TikTok, follow the Twitch. Appreciate you guys tuning in. Peace. Now this is how you pull off a 1v6.
Get him!
Yo, stepdaddy, I'm sorry. This guy was oblivious.
That dude was playing on a Kindle.
Yo, do it.
Come on, Nate, you can do it.
Oh yeah, thank you for the gaslighting.
Be really toxic, pop your UAV to find the one dude.
Nah, I'll be a good teammate.
I mean, 5 kills by yourself in 1 round is already being a good teammate.
Damn, son, where'd he get like that? Get shot. 6-0, you just got wiped. That's called perfecto. Holy shit.